Hey guys, so I have some comics today that I found in a shoebox and I wanted to share them with you guys. So I have no idea where these comics came from. My parents found them at their house and they may have been my older brother's. There are a lot of 90s comics and he would have been a kid in the 90s. But some of them may have been mine and my younger brother's, but not all of them. There are a lot that I'd never seen before, and there were some that I don't think would have belonged to any of us, so I'm wondering if maybe this was a collection that was just given to us and was just kind of sitting in the attic, forgotten about. I don't know, but surprising that I never knew this collection of comics was in my parents' house. Whoever it was had great taste because there are quite a few books I do actually have in my collection. So right here, this is a book I do have in my collection. It's Demon #1 from volume 3, 1990, and I do have a copy of this. This is a dollar bin book all day, but this one seems a little nicer than the copy I have, so nice to have a little upgrade. I like the Demon. And we have Demon 14. This is another one that I do have. Demon and Lobo. There was like a 3-part arc here and have all parts of that. So that was cool. This next one is one that my husband actually just picked up recently. Frank Miller's Ronin, book 1. It's cool. So far, all books that already have. Another one that I already have, Green Lantern #1. Yeah, I have a copy of this, but I love Green Lantern, so cool to have a duplicate there. And then we get to a book I do not have, and it's a Marvel book, Silver Surfer, #100, anniversary issue. I do like anniversary issues, and I like that very 90s cover right there. So, yeah, very cool. This one may have been mine and my younger brother's because it was a free comic day book from 2009. And it's Savage Dragon from Image. And you can see right there you got House of Fantasy. The shop is no longer around. So, yeah, that one may have been ours, and this one also may have been ours. This is another free comic day one, and it's free comic day. And then you got Star Wars, The Clone Wars on the other side, again from House of Fantasy, and it's from Dark Horse Comics, so very cool. This next one, you can tell, was very loved because the cover is detached. It is X-Men 2099, #31, and very cool. I don't know really anything about it, but somebody loved this book. And then this one, doesn't have an issue number. It's a little bit smaller, so maybe like a promotional comic of some sort. Says 2001 X-Men Connect Edition, Volume 1, #1, so maybe it was like a reprint for a toy or a one-shot, something like that. I do not know. Let me know if you've seen that before. And this next one, I think this also looks like a reprint, sort of promotional book. Yeah, it says Hasbro on the inside, so it looks like this was one that maybe came with a toy. This is Marvel Secret Wars, and it says it was a Hasbro edition, so there you go. And it says it's #2 in a 12-issue series, so there you go. Very beat up, as you can expect a comic that came packed with a toy to be. And then this one, I'm guessing this was another one of the promotional books. Okay, so this looks like maybe it's some kind of like an anti-drug PSA sort of book here. It's Spider-Man and Fantastic Four Hard Choices, and I flipped into it and it looks like definitely some kind of a PSA comic. What year was this from? 2008. Okay, so yeah, I don't think this was mine, unless if it came with like a toy or something, but yeah, interesting. I've never seen some of this stuff before. And then we have Marvel Fanfare number 17. Um, and yeah, I do not know much about Marvel, so I really don't know much about this. That's a cool picture of Hulk fighting the bear. Dig that. So let me know if any of these are good. We have some Batman. This is Batman Gotham Adventures number 8. So little tie into Batman the Animated Series. And this is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Cool 90s goodness there. I love Batman the Animated Series, so cool to get some more of those. This is Captain Marvel from 2005. Again, another character I really don't know all that much about. Yeah, this has no barcode, says not for resale, so I have no idea what this is. It says this is a reprint. So this was originally published in 2002, reprinted in 2005, and some kind of promotional edition. So very interesting collection. Sabretooth versus Darkhold, number 4. Looks like a cool cover. Very 90s. But cool stuff. And then I'm seeing some books from DC that I do not have. This is the DC Sampler. Looks like a free promotional comic. It's a cool ad. Cool ad for Superman and DC Comics Presents. A lot of cool stories there. Got some previews of Wonder Woman, Huntress. Some Batman previews. New Teen Titans. Some pretty cool stuff in here. And then this one's cool. This is Aquaman number 1 from 91. And it's cool. Aquaman's a character I really dig. Haven't read anything from this run yet, but I hear a lot of people really dig it. So cool to be able to check that out. And then we got Mr. Miracle number 5. Another character I really do not know much about, but very cool. Always dig checking out some new DC stuff. This is Mask number 2. Another one that I really don't know anything about. Then we got Marvel Adventure Hulk number 9. This is a very beat up copy, but that's okay. That means that it was loved. And another one from 2008. And yeah, I don't think this belongs to any of us. So maybe like a neighbor or someone, like a friend or a neighbor gave us these. I have no idea. Alright, and then we got Damage Control, number 1 from Marvel. Looks like you got a bunch of different characters there on the front. Got Spider-Man front and center. How many times can we do the same floating heads cover? That's pretty funny. Cool. So, yeah. And then you got X-Men. This looks like another promotional comic. This is X-Men featuring the Beast. X-Men Volume 2, Number 3 from February 2003. Originally published in 1991, so looks like it is from the era of Jim Lee art on X-Men. And very beat up, very loved, clearly. That's cool. And then we got another one that's like a promotional comic. Reprint promotional comic. This is Bishop. So I don't know if maybe this was another one of those toy reprints. It says it's from 2005, originally published in 1995. So this one is interesting. It's Black Panther 26. And it also features a Kazar story in there. So, very different art styles. But very cool. Honestly, I'm more interested to check out this Kazar story than anything. And then there is Hawkeye Dark Reign. Yeah, these definitely were not mine or my brother's, so I'm definitely leaning towards this was somebody that gave us a stack of comics. But very cool to discover it now that I have more of an appreciation for this stuff. And then this one has no cover. What is this? This is Free Comic Book Day 2009, Avengers #1, and there is no cover. So, somebody really liked this book. And then we got Hawkeye, another Hawkeye Dark Reign. That was 1 of 5, and this was 2 of 5, so there we go. Got part of the set right there. 2009. Cool. And then we got some X-Men, The Further Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. And that's issue number 2 from 98. So this is another one that was like that X-Men Beast, but this one is featuring Gambit. It's cool. Gambit's a cool character. And then this one's a little bit bigger. This one's more like a magazine-sized book. This is Iron Man and Hulk Special Edition, and it is very beat up, but somebody definitely loved this book. It was $6.99. Let's see what year was this released. 2008. So this was a comic book from 2008 that was $6.99. But looks like somebody got their money's worth out of this because it is very well loved. So there you go. It's a cool little stack of comics that I found in a shoebox. These were just at my parents' house for who knows how long, and I didn't know about it. Some cool 90s stuff, some like late 2000s stuff. So yeah, that was a pretty cool, fun stack of books to go through. It's crazy to think that was all just sitting at my parents' house and I had no idea about it. Dude, I wish I would have been reading those comics as a kid, real talk. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any recommendations from anything I just pulled out of that box, let me know. Haven't read a lot of Marvel, but some of those do look pretty cool. I might check out that Silver Surfer since I really love anniversary issues. So thank you guys for watching. That was a bit of a fun, different kind of video. So if you like that, let me know. Subscribe for more fun comic content, and I'll see you later. Peace.